Hi, this is Adam from Metal Warning, and we're at day 3 at Download Festival this morning, and I've got Anders from In Flames here. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you, mate?
I'm good. You know, I'm still waiting for my first beer, but apart from that, it's a glorious day.
It's a glory, and you're hydrating well this morning.
I am. You need to.
You keep hydrating.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you've got to perform today.
It's just a bloody guitar player. They can get away with whatever. You know.
I know. Having a cider at this time of the day.
Singer's got to stay hydrated.
That's it. You've got to keep that vocal going.
Yeah.
And you're on the main stage today at 25 past 2.
Yeah.
How's that feel? I mean, it's a pretty big deal to be on the main stage.
Yeah, I mean, we played there before, and it's always good. I mean, I'm happy to be back in the UK. We were here a few months ago with Avenged and Disturbed, and that was awesome, and we had a great time. So we're happy to be back and playing main stages. I mean, you got to treat it like any other show, really. You know, it's for the fans. If you play in front of 5 or 5,000 or 50,000, you still have to give the people that care value for the ticket. So just go at it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you've been, like you say, you've been here before.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a special place, Castle Donington.
It is. I mean, definitely, and for me too. You know, I remember, back watching Headbangers Ball and then sending shows from Donington, and it's pretty cool.
It's very well. Everyone refers to it as the sacred ground of rock and metal.
Yeah.
It's certainly that way. What in the past? What has been your favourite download moment?
Oh, it's a bit blurry, to be honest.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm just happy it's not raining this time, because it's usually, knee up high with mud.
Yeah. Last year was awful, but still fun. But
but it's a cool festival, and you meet a lot of friends here. People that you don't get to see that often.
It's been 6 months since Battles was released.
Mm-hmm.
How have you, the core In Flames fans, found it?
I mean, I don't. The ones that we meet on the road.
Yeah.
When we play the songs for,
yeah.
they like it.
They're receiving it well.
Yeah, they're receiving well. I think. The songs sound great live, the way they were supposed to sound. Yeah. Then obviously, I mean, being a recording artist, releasing albums, you have people that love you, you have people that hate you, and that's just life. But whenever we play and we travel and meet our fans, they seem to appreciate it.
Well, Sweden has given us some of the best metal bands.
You're damn right.
Be it Meshuggah, 809 String Madness, to Gothenburg's melodic death metal, Doom Legends, Candlemass, and more. Would you consider diversity as one of the most important reasons behind Sweden being recognised on the global metal map?
I don't know. I think we have a good sense of melody, whether it's super heavy, like Meshuggah you mentioned, or slow, like Candlemass, or us in the middle. I mean, there are tons of bands. Tons of bands. I mean, I guess we were a little bit lucky too, getting recognized early on, and then it's been hard work for all these bands. I mean, touring wise and so on. It's just, I think it's just quality in general, and then honesty to the, craftsmanship.
Very important. One of the recent interviews with Lordi frontman, he said most of the music fans in Finland are moving towards rap, hip-hop and other genres and slowly getting away from metal. Are you seeing the same in Sweden at all? Metal
will never disappear. It might disappear in the mainstream media for a little while, but never. I mean, it's there and it's growing, and you have all these young bands coming through, and it will never disappear,
It's one of those things. I think personally, looking at that part of the world, metal is such an intrinsic part of culture.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've seen it, for decades now. I mean, heavy rock been there, and sometimes we're fashionable or hip or whatever, and sometimes we're just like nobody cares.
Good music never goes out.
No, the real fans, the heavy metal fans, they'll always be there. I mean, we see that when we tour and stuff like that. So that's what I love about this music, that people are so passionate. Like, again, whether they love it or hate it, but they are really, really passionate, and they care for their bands and they care for their music.
And you came from Sweden Rocks last night.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was awesome. So we I think we started like 10:30 and ended an hour 45 later, and it was a blast. It was awesome, and that festival is amazing. I mean, if you have the chance to go there, I mean, you should, because it's a diversity and a lot of these legendary bands. I mean, we closed the main stage there yesterday, and the day before us it was Scorpions, and the day before that it was Aerosmith. And I got to meet Klaus Meine, and Scorpions being the reason I started listening to heavy metal. It was just like it was a blast. It's and so many cool bands. I got to see Jolene Turner singing a few songs, and it's awesome. Saxon was there.
Fantastic.
Biff, what a great voice,
He's still got it. I mean, the classic guys, the legends, and we try to use the term legends very, very carefully in the world of media because it gets overused, I think. But when you refer to bands like Saxon, that to me is pretty much what it is.
And he's such a humble guy too. Whenever we meet, it's always a hug, a chat, a joke, and then he just goes out there and crush it on stage, and it's amazing.
Are you still learning after all this time?
I guess. I guess.
With your stage presence and your stage performance, are you still looking and observing? I'll speak to some of the younger.
No, I don't really look at others anymore. I mean, I am who I can't disappear from that.
No.
It's but I am trying to take care of my instrument a bit more.
Yeah.
I took vocal lessons or went to vocal coach for the first time before this album, and that was really good. But when it comes to the stage, I mean, it's like I can't change. I am who I am. But it's like, and I feed and the rest of the guys in the band feed off the audience. I mean, they sort of move us in a certain way, and if they have a bad day, we have a bad day. If they have a great day, we have a great day. That's how it works.
You work the energy off each other.
Yeah.
The question really was more about when you're on tour and when you're doing these festival shows, you meet bands that, that your peers and so on and so forth. Some guitarists exchange licks. Some vocalists go, you know what, you want to try honey and lemon and tea, stuff like that. They learn off each other.
I got some of those tricks, but mostly my help is whiskey, which I teach to others.
In abundance. Good man.
No, but it also, I mean, I say this, I learned attitude-wise. I many years ago when we toured with Slayer, I saw how they work. No matter how you feel off stage, you don't bring any bad vibes on stage. You always give everything. That's sort of something I learned from them. I highly respect them for what they do.
It's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing, and have a wonderful day today.
I will.
I really want you to have a great show. Thank you ever so much for joining us here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.